right, guys, I'm trying not to be out here too long. The wind is absolutely terrible, and you probably won't be able to hear me too much. But here we have a 2023 Ford Explorer ST, baby. We do have the gloss black on the grill. Nice small grill that is flat black down here as well. You do have a gloss black splitter up here. It's not really a splitter. I wouldn't really call it that. This is functional on the side. This is fake, but this is actually functional. So that's really nice. You do have your LEDs for up front with your daytime light strip right there. Got your fog lamps right there. And on this vehicle right here, you have 275s for the front and the rear. So it's a really nice size tire. I really love the fact that they put Meteor tires on this vehicle because it does have 400 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque. So it is not by any means an underpowered SUV. And it's 21 inches. Gloss black on the mirror caps. You do have this nice gray on the vehicle. You have gloss black down there as well on the body molding. And you do have red brake calipers as well. I'm sorry I didn't point that out. Boom. Roof rails, flat black. Reverse light right there. I do hate the windshield wipers not tucked under there, but that's cool. Go ahead. You got quad tip exhaust. Nice ST badging right there. You got your Explorer written on the back as well in gloss black. Very nice vehicle to look at. We're going to go ahead, pop the trunk, pop the hood, talk some specs under there. All right, here we are. We are in the trunk of the vehicle. We're talking about 18.2 cubic feet of space behind the third row. You go ahead and fold all the seats down, you get 87.8 cubic feet of space, maximum. That's absolutely nice. You can fold the seats down. You just press this to fold down the left. It does go down nice and slow. And then for the right, nice and slow. I'm not going to get in the last row on this vehicle. It's a very tight squeeze and it's very uncomfortable. But let's just say it's not suitable for an adult like myself. I'm 6'1", I'm pretty hefty. So somebody like me shouldn't be getting back there anyway. You do have a 12 volt right here. Sorry for the wind noise. I really was having a hard time doing a review today. No matter what mic I use or anything, the wind is absolutely ridiculous. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, guys. I apologize. It is very hard to block the wind. There's no trees where I'm at. It's just open fields. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pop the hood, and I'm going to talk specs under there. All right, here we are in the engine bay. You do have a strut tower brace. Add some nice rigidity up here as well. 400 horsepower, 415 pound-feet of torque. This is a 3-liter twin-turbo V6, and it does have all-wheel drive. Well, 4-wheel drive, if you like to call it that. 10-speed automatic transmission. And the vehicle is a big boy. We're talking about a total length of 198.8 inches, a width of 78.9, a height of 69.9, and a wheelbase of 119.1 inches. Ground clearance is 7.1 inches. So, like I said, big boy. Max towing capacity, 5,600 pounds. Not that impressive. I'm going to be completely honest. Not that impressive. But this car is not really made for that. This is a family hauler. You know, if you want something that could pull a trailer or anything like that, get you a mid-size pickup truck or a full-size pickup truck. But let's go ahead and hop on the interior. The wind is too bad out here, guys. I cannot be out here too much longer. I am going crazy. Okay, we are in the second row. Like I said, I'm doing this review a little bit differently. You do have a large and in-charge panoramic roof going across the top. Nice big glass. It is covered right now, but it doesn't stand all the way into the second row. I had the rear seats folded down so you can see what the cargo space looks like with this third row folded down, which is what most of you will probably experience unless you have a lot of kids or a big family. You have rear sunshades as well for some added privacy, which is nice. And, you know, block out some of that Florida heat. Gets really hot out here, guys. Trust me. You won't understand unless you live in like Texas or Arizona or maybe Georgia. But yeah, it get bad out here. Door panels. Soft touch material up top. This is gloss black right here, so you will get fingerprints, especially for your rear passengers, because they tend to be a little bit more unruly if you have kids, you know. Nice soft leather material or leatherette. And then, boom, hard touch plastic all the way at the bottom. But I don't mind because you don't really touch down there anyway. Leather across the seats for the front and the back of the seat. So it's not like a hard plastic on the back like you see with some manufacturers. So that is nice to know. Very nice, honestly. And it is 2-stage heated seats. As you can see right there, you do have your climate controls back here as well. And here's your vents right up top. Seats do come forward. They do recline. Pretty awesome amount of headroom as well. I'm 6'1", I'm a pretty big guy. I got plenty of headroom. And I'm sitting behind myself. Like I am leaned back a little bit further than what I should be, but yeah, I'm sitting behind myself. Don't have a ton of leg room, but honestly, I would say I'll be comfortable on a medium to long ride. I don't have to, really get too uncomfortable back here. And I could always, recline my seat a little bit more. I can't slide it back anymore, so this is the amount of leg room I can get. But if I want to recline a little bit more, I can. You do have your speaker grill right here. Nice and metal. Cold to the touch. That's really nice. Do like the fact that you have a black headliner and you do have LED lighting for the rear as well. That's always a nice touch. But that's it for the rear. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop up front. I mean, you got your map pockets down there. I forgot to show you that. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop up front and we're going to talk some of the specs up there. It's like I said, different review. It's going to be a little bit faster because the weather is terrible. All right. We are up front in the 2023 Ford Explorer XT. Like I said, this is the big boy. This is the one with the big engine, twin turbo V6. Got all the niceties you can need. You have the 10.1-inch screen right there for your infotainment center, which is really nice to have. Honestly, you do have a 12.3-inch gauge cluster, all digital. Don't really care for having an all digital gauge cluster, but it is nice. But I'm going to go ahead, put in a little sound clip so you can hear that startup and how the engine sounds. I'm putting a little bit of revving. I don't like to rev too much because I'm trying to sell these vehicles. All right, guys, we got that out the way. Hopefully you think it sounds good. I think it sounds okay. But steering wheel, very nice, wrapped in leather. It is perforated. You do have your ST badge down there at the bottom. Otherwise, very solid feeling. It's not super cheap. Does have gloss black. I don't like the fact that it gets really dirty. Same thing here with the center console stack right here. You do have your physical climate controls, which is nice. You do have 3-stage heated and cooled seats, which is awesome for the passenger and the driver. Dual zone automatic climate control. Plenty of center console storage right here. You do have a 12-volt in there as well. You have your wireless charger pad right here. Pretty large and charged cup holders. You have your 2 keys. Boom. With your ST badge on the back, which is really cool. Go ahead and press that. You got some more storage in there. You have Type-C USB, Type-A, and another 12-volt. Drop a few things in there, honestly. Glove box is not lined with felt, but it is pretty large and can handle a manual and plenty of other things. You can put a few books in there. As you can see, there's a book in there already, your Bible. But it is damped, just not lined with felt. You do have your Bang & Olufsen sound system. Nice speaker grill. That's the same as the rear. Materials up here, it is soft touch, but it does have flex to it. So it's not the most premium material. This is hard touch, but this doesn't have any flex, which is weird how they decided to make that a lot more solid. You do have this weird trim. It's supposed to look like carbon fiber, but it's not. Let's just be completely honest, it's not. It's soft touch right here as well. And the door panels, soft touch up top. Pretty much the same as the rear. Hard touch at the bottom. You know what you're dealing with when you get one of these Ford Explorers. It's not a crazy amount of stuff going on. I'm going to show you that panoramic roof. I know I showed it to you from the back, but let's go ahead and open it up. I'm not going to open it to the point where the outside wind could come in because, like I said, there's a windstorm and it is absolutely ridiculous. But you can see how much light that thing lets in. It is really luxurious. I like it. I love it. Never had a vehicle with one of those before. And I know some of y'all are saying, oh, you could get any car come with them now. But bro, how many cars do you really got? I look like I got 10 cars. The cars I have don't have them, because that really wasn't a thing when mine came out. But you do have your rotary dial right here. Still not a fan of it, but it's pretty much a staple in Fords now. I mean, it's even in the S550 GT500. So what can we really do about it at this point? Electronic parking brake. You got your drive mode selector right here. You just rotate the dial. As you can see, the screen changes right there as you go through your different modes with your different graphics. You got Eco, Sport, Tow Haul. The list goes on and on. I'm not going to go through all of them, to be honest. But you got normal, slippery. Yeah, you get it. Infotainment center. I hate the tablet style display at first, but now I'm getting used to it. It just looked like it's just stuck on there, but you get used to it over time. I wish it was a little bit wider and took up a little bit more space rather than being this narrow screen, but it is 10.1 inches, which is nice. It's larger than, you know, a lot of screens out there. I wouldn't say majority, but a lot of screens it is larger than. Let's be honest. A lot of cars are coming with 12 inches, 13 inches at this point, so you kind of lose in that department. But very responsive. Oh, no. Please don't play any music. Very responsive. It does everything I needed to do when I needed to do it, and that's all that matters. Always. You do have an auto dimming mirror as well, which is nice. LED lighting up front as well. Here's your headlight controls over here. AC vents, blow nice and cold. Pretty good airflow. I wouldn't complain about that. Sound speakers, the sound system in here is incredible. It is nice. It is wonderful. It is beautiful. This Bang & Olufsen system is top notch. I can 100% say that. It is 12 speakers in total. And it is standard on the ST trim. At least for the 2023 model year. And it is absolutely amazing. And I'm not going to say it anymore. But that's pretty much it for this review, guys. I'm going to go ahead. It's time for me to take this vehicle to the customer. I love you guys. And I will be posting more videos soon. All right now. Peace.